Niche Farmers is proudly brought to you by Lafeld Agrochem. Together cultivating your success.
Welcome to the first ever episode of Niche Farmers. Hi, I'm Wilson B. Ngosi.
And I'm Roseanne McKenzie, your co-hostess with the mostest, with attitude. Hello, everyone.
You better believe it. Together, we're going to bring you inspirational stories about farmers with a difference. Niche farmers.
Niche farmers and commercial farmers.
Are you ready?
Let's do it.
In this episode of Niche Farmers,
we meet Mabato Morudi, co-founder of the Village Market Africa in Gauteng, a niche farmer with a heart of honey.
Then we travel far and wide to meet black commercial farmers who are beating the odds with Farmsol, their strategic partner.
Plus, stay tuned for our fantastic competition. Big prizes are up for grabs.
I hear you ask, niche farmers, commercial farmers, what's the difference?
Well, a commercial farmer typically produces staple foods like grain and red meat on a large scale. Not exclusively, but typically.
While a niche farmer mostly focuses on producing one or more niche products like strawberries, raspberries, saffron, mushrooms, way too many to mention, and often only on a small patch of land.
And that's where you come in, our viewers, because we know that farming is in your blood.
Whether you're a consumer or aspiring to become a farmer, we know your love of the land flows through your veins.
And that's why we have the best job in the world. Throughout this series, we'll be showcasing successful niche farmers and commercial farmers.
And please let us know which stories inspired you most, especially if you want to become a farmer yourself.
And as we will show you, becoming a niche farmer might be more possible than you think. Start small, yes, but think big.
So go like our Facebook page and let's start the niche farmers movement. We cannot wait to hear from you.
Enough said. To whet the appetite for what's to come in this series, let's meet our first farmer.
Morudi, or Portia as she is affectionately known, is the co-founder of the Village Market Africa in Gauteng, and she is a niche farmer with a heart of pure gold.
You see, Mabato is a honey farmer who is literally living a sweet life.
We paid a visit on her honey farm.
My name is Mabato Portia Morudi, and I co-founded the Village Market Africa. And what we do is that we do conservation in rural communities and also apiculture. How we started on this journey is that it was in 2012, my grandfather suggested that we go for a course in beekeeping. And this was after many years of having bees that would settle in our ceiling at the farm, produce so much honey that the ceiling would cave in. And then after this course, I realized that this is something that I could do. I quit my job and I set out on the journey of saving bees and communities. So because it's South African honey, all we do is that as it's produced, it's extracted, it's bottled, and it goes to shelf. And hence our honey would crystallize quickly because it's maintaining all those natural qualities. So besides honey, we also focused on wax. And the main reason for that is that in the communities that we've been working in, before we didn't do anything with the wax, they would throw it away except when we wanted to use it for our wax sheets for the hives. But there's a huge market and demand for wax, especially for skincare products now that we have also gone into. So we've got 9 employees currently. We've got 2 trainers, we've got a general manager, we've got an administrator, and then general workers, everyone else that are also focused on work at the farm. But besides that, we also have 9 communities that we're working with, and that's about 195 beneficiaries that have bee farms that we're currently working with and have formed part of our supplier network.
Wow, 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 Asmabato. You've done it. You are doing it. You are living your dream.
Welcome to Niche Farmers, Mabato.
Thank
It's
you.
so lovely to have you. And I must say, from having watched that insert, I never in my life thought I would see a black female beekeeper doing the things that you are doing.
Thank you. So we're having more of them coming up now. Before, they were unheard of.
Doesn't that make you excited to be part of a movement like that?
It is. So when we started in 2012, then it was something totally new. We couldn't get much support, even in the communities that we were working in. There was so much reluctance because we associate bees with stings and that's it. They are a pest. So we had to start changing mindsets.
Yeah.
And it was quite interesting that even when we offered at no cost to commercial farmers in Winterville to say, can we help pollinate your crops by bringing in bees? A lot of them refused initially. So when you see that mind change over time, it's really fulfilling.
How big is the market?
We're actually consuming 3 times more than what we're producing. So there is a shortage of honey, even more a global shortage of good quality honey.
So if I were someone who wanted to start beekeeping and working with honey and creating my own products, what exactly would I need to start?
I always say first point of call is training. Before you start spending your money, buying equipment, just go in and make sure that it's really something that you actually want to do. And then you have your equipment. So it's a really low capital startup business. If you go out into the villages, you get them to make their own hives. And then they start producing this honey and start getting an income within 4 to 5 months from the actual production.
And your top tip to become a very successful honey farmer?
Because bees are workers you can't control, it takes patience. It takes patience to get them to settle in the boxes. It takes patience to get them to be comfortable and to stay in the boxes. You cannot confirm anything. I always say, just because you've got a hive doesn't mean you have a business. Until bees are settled in that hive and they're producing honey and your occupation rate is at least 80%, you don't have a business. You need those boxes to have bees in, and bees you can't control.
Patience is the virtue.
Patience. It's not an easy. Yeah.
You've created jobs, and we celebrate you,
Thank you.
and we thank you,
Thank you.
and keep on keeping on.
Thank you so much.
From my heart to yours, from her heart to yours.
Thank you.
Very, very well done. Very proud of you.
Thank you.
All the best to you, Mabato. You got the Niche Farmers stamp of approval. Go well.
Thank you.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
After the break,
We visit commercial farmers and learn more about their business. And remember our competition coming up later. You don't want to miss it.
Niche Farmers is proudly brought to you by Lafeld Agrochem. Niche Farmers is proudly brought to you by Lafeld Agrochem.
There used to be a time when I thought it's impossible.
Exclusion hurts, right? To not have the option to be part of something you really, really love.
And so I said to myself, change is coming.
Can I be it? I wondered. Do I even look the part?
Do I fit the mold?
Can I be a farmer?
And the answer is yes.
A farmer I am. We all have it in our blood.
But not just any kind of farmer.
A niche farmer.
After all, farming today is about so much more than what it used to be.
And the time is ripe to introduce yourself.
Got a small patch of soil, a bit of spare space, and big dream? Then Niche Farmers is for you.
I'm Roseanne McKenzie,
And I'm Wilson Pinkosi.
and we're passionate about niche farmers.
Welcome back. And we welcome Mhlekazi Malikole Kwachu, an important and strong voice in agri-journalism. Welcome, Mhlekazi.
Enkosi Mhlekazi.
Hello, Marley. It's so good to see you. Just a quick question before we go and visit some commercial farmers. What, in your view, would you say are some of the stumbling blocks faced by talented, ambitious black farmers in the agriculture industry?
Roseanne, it's simply this, access to information. Our farmers rely heavily on quality information,
Now, Mhlekazi, does that apply to niche farmers as well?
especially them. access to information is just about everything.
Which is why we intend to empower you, the viewer, with handy information throughout this series.
That's correct. But for us to do that, we need your help. Please listen to this.
Niche Farmers is on every week. Same time, same place. But if a weekly dose of Niche Farmers is just not enough, or you maybe want to watch an episode again, even share the episode with friends and family, you can. In fact, we've also got tons of other great content headed your way, including weekly articles. Not to mention fantastic prizes up for grabs. All you have to do to get in on the action is send us an SMS and follow a few simple steps. Here's how it works. SMS FARM to 32210 and we'll send you a return SMS in no time. Click on the link we're sending you to open the info wrap. Then simply complete the form and submit. That's it. Now you're all set to receive weekly episodes and other great content on your cell phone.
Got that? But wait, there's more.
A lot more, in fact. By completing this form, you're automatically entered into the Niche Farmers competition and stand a chance to win one of 3 fantastic prizes.
Check this out.
It's competition time with Niche Farmers. Once you've SMS'd FARM to 32210, clicked on the link and completed the form, you stand to win big. In Season 1's final episode of Niche Farmers, we will be announcing 3 lucky prize winners, courtesy of our prize sponsors, Lawfeld Agrochem and The Bed Shop. Ready? Here it is. The third prize, valued at over 10,000 Rand, gives you a double bed with mattress protector and a set of pillows, plus Lawfeld seed packs. That's treated seeds and fertilizer enough to produce vegetables for a family of 8 for an entire year. The second prize includes a queen-sized bed set, mattress protector and set of pillows, plus the Lawfeld seed packs, all valued at over 15,000 Rand. And finally, the first prize. The lucky overall winner gets a king-size bed set, mattress protector, headboard and set of pillows, the Lawfeld seed packs, plus 50,000 Rand in cash. Total value over 75,000 Rand. Remember, by SMSing, clicking on the link and completing the form, you automatically stand to win. These prizes are proudly sponsored by Lawfeld Agrochem and The Bed Shop.
Wow, those are amazing prizes. May I enter too?
Of course they are amazing, but maybe not open to family members. But folks, please make sure that you do.
Right, now we're off on a road trip. We recently visited black commercial farmers from as far and wide as Ermelo and Clarence. All of them have one thing in common. They have partnered with Farmsol.
Ask any self-respecting farmer and they will tell you, working the soil is something that works its way into the soul. Farming is about building a future. It's a legacy. It's a way of life. A farm is a home. A farm is a community. A farm is a business. But not all farms are equal. All farmers are not blessed with equal opportunity. From historical disadvantage to the daily struggles many farmers face, farming, especially for the emerging farmer, is not for the faint-hearted.
I was struggling to have some input for sometimes when I have fertilizer, I don't have something.
I'm struggling too much with the finance.
Over the past 5 years, the Farmsol Collective has collaborated in uplifting farmers, working side by side and flourishing in the face of adversity. With a footprint now covering the whole country, their growing numbers are the proof of what is possible when everyone is committed to the same vision.
Immediately we joined Farmsol, I joined people who are dedicated, who wanted to help, and become a family.
I would like to send my gratitude to Farmsol. If it was not of Farmsol, I don't think I will be where I am today when it comes to maize production and soya production and sunflower.
Now, as we speak, I'm here, I am because of Farmsol.
When you are prepared for anything, you are empowered in everything. It's with this philosophy that Farmsol continues to expand their service and product offering. From sourcing funds to managing projects, from mentorship to field training, even legal assistance and financial planning, all while lending a hand in day-to-day operations, achieving real progress through action.
Long term is to involve our children and so that we can transfer the skills to them so that they can take the business further and to get more, employ more people around us so that we can have also stable communities around us.
To the up-and-coming farmer, Farmsol remain a trusted friend and mentor, sharing knowledge, skills and connections in bringing these farmers to market. To the multinational buyer, Farmsol promises to be the upliftment agency they can trust, facilitating a reliable supply of high-quality raw materials. To the local industry, they aim to be the model for agricultural development. When helping someone achieve their dream of becoming a farmer, it's so much more than just creating a job or cultivating a piece of land. It's being a part of a family where everyone belongs, ready to overcome any challenge so that everyone prospers. After the break,
we meet Aaron Gole from Farmsol, the friendly mentor of up-and-coming farmers. Plus, if you like music, we have a special gift for you. Stay tuned.
Niche Farmers is proudly brought to you by Lafeld Agrochem. Niche Farmers is proudly brought to you by Lafeld Agrochem.
Helping anyone achieve their dream of becoming a farmer is so much more than just creating a job or cultivating a plot of land.
And nobody knows this better than the people at Farmsol, and nobody reaps the benefits quite like the farmers they serve.
A trusted friend, mentor, and helping hand to the up-and-coming farmer. How does Farmsol do it, and why do they do it?
And here to tell us more about it is Aaron Gole, Managing Director at Farmsol. Hello, Aaron. Welcome.
Hello, and thank you, Roseanne.
So it really is impressive to see the kind of work that is being done to streamline the individual efforts of farmers into a coherent business.
Now, Abuti Aaron, how many commercial black farmers do you service?
In total, we service about 1,000 farmers across South Africa, and of that, about 80 farmers, would qualify as commercial black farmers.
And what typically is the service that you offer to these farmers?
Well, I think firstly, it starts with unlocking production loan funding for these farmers so that they can purchase, production inputs such as your fertilizer, your seed, modern cultivars that they can actually go and plant. And then we then start to look at ensuring that there's access to market for their produce. So once they've planted, they can be able to supply their produce. But core, and what is really very important, is mentorship support, technical support, training and hand-holding support that we actually provide through, our team of agri-specialists, across the country.
Aaron, what would you say are the key challenges faced by black commercial farmers today?
Well, Mali, look, really also some of the services that we provide, access to funding is still a big challenge. Access to high potential agricultural land. Most of the land that your black farmers are sitting with, still need a lot of investment to correct it to the levels where they can really be productive. So those are some of the challenges that they face, but also, challenges that all the other farmers face.
Aaron, being a woman in the farming and agriculture industry is tough enough. Being a black woman on top of that is another challenge on its own. So what are some of the challenges being faced by women of color in the agriculture industry?
We need to ensure that as a sector, we create a women-friendly sector, so that women can also participate, are encouraged to participate, and they actually are given, equal or even more resources and support, so that they also can effectively and efficiently be able to produce, food as well.
Yeah.
Oh, it makes sense. So, Abuti Aaron, do you have a message for people who want to become farmers, especially young people like me?
Absolutely. Sometimes when you look at agriculture and farming, because it's really complex and broad, sometimes it's where and how can I start? But I think the best is just to be innovative and start small. So no matter where you are, whichever what you have, the best is to start. So even if you have, a backyard garden, that there was some start there.
Abuti Aaron, handate.
Thank you.
Roseanne, before we finish, I suggest we do something very special.
What's that?
Plant something right here in the studio as a symbol of support and respect for our South African farmers. What do you think?
I think that's a lovely idea. What did you have in mind?
Let's go for it. I've got 2 pots here. There's one and another. And then I've got the ingredients, because you always need those ingredients. Some spinach seeds.
Right.
I've got some fertilizer here. So let's sprinkle some bit of that.
And then to plant, how deep must you make the hole?
2 centimeters deep, Roseanne, all right? You splash some bit of water and then you're good to go.
I see you've only added fertilizer to the one pot, not to this one.
Most certainly. Let's monitor them over the weeks to come and see how things go, the difference between normal and scientific planting.
Before we say goodbye, Agri Skills Transfer has some good training courses coming up. The courses will be offered in Pretoria and Cullinan. And here are the details for those of you who are interested.
Thank you to our studio guest, Aus Mabato Morudi, Ntate Aaron Kole, Mhlekazi Malekole Kwachu, Roseanne, and you, our VIP guests, who are watching this. Thank you so very much for joining us. Remember to always speak your truth, but speak it slowly, because everyone is listening.
Not so fast, Mr. Nkosi. You forgot something. If you want today's episode, together with longer versions of the interviews with our farmers, as well as a free copy of our theme song, Together We Rise, a heartfelt song with lyrics written by none other than Niche Farmer's very own Wilson B. Nkosi, is yours, free of charge. All you have to do is SMS FARM to 32210, complete and return the registration form, and we'll send you the song with your info wrap loaded with a lot of useful information.
Yes, it's that easy to connect with us. SMS FARM to 32210.
And please follow us on Facebook. Let's build the Niche Farmers movement.
See you next time.
And a big thanks to our main sponsor, Lafelt Agrochem. Without them caring enough about all farmers, none of this would be possible. From us, it's goodbye.
In our land, we rise to lend a helping hand. When hope is fading, call my name and we'll try again. Take my hand, stand tall on my shoulders, I'll shine a light for you to see. Together we rise, together we touch the sky. We'll shine the light and keep hope alive, alive. Don't give up. Together we'll work it out. Don't look back.
Niche Farmers is proudly brought to you by Lafeld Agrochem. Together cultivating your success.